Camille B. Let's get into it. So how to inspire and motivate your Millennial and Gen Z employees. If you see me looking down, it's because I'm looking at my notes. Don't judge me. So the youth has always been the one to influence trends, pop culture, and the workplace, right? Today we have Millennials born between 1981 and 1996. And then we have our Gen Zs born between 1997 and 2012. And the Gen Zs are the youngest cohorts in the workforce, right? So here's what you should know about Millennials as well as Gen Z to really understand what drives their motivation. Because we want to keep them motivated and we want them to stay with us, yes. So according to the recent Deloitte survey, Millennials as well as Gen Z are determined to hold themselves and others accountable on society's most pressing issues. And both generations care about climate change, human rights, political, as well as social concerns. Now your Gen Y, also known as your Millennial, they're very, very values driven and they loathe the status quo. Now, despite often being depicted as the snowflake generation, Millennials are resilient and they want to continue redefining the workplace and pushing for a more sustainable world. Now, you see your Gen Zs, they prefer actions over words and care about equity. So they said talk is cheap. They want to see activity, okay? Now, both generations want a healthy work-life balance and respect from their employers and colleagues. I'm here for that all day, please. RESPECT, me. So here are your 5 tips on how to motivate your Gen Y and Gen Z workforce. 1, provide flexible schedules. Now, your Millennials and your Gen Z, they want a clear line between work and their free time. So avoid the traditional 9-to-5 work hour structure and allow your employees to vary their arrival as well as their departure time. You want to eliminate the habit of contacting your staff if they finish their assignments and go home. Respect their personal time and their days off. Or what you're going to do is you're going to create pressure that could cause burnout and you could lose out on some amazing talent. So stop it. 2, treat them with respect, RESPECT. You know what it means to me, okay? So employees are no longer mere subjects who get the work done and then bow their heads down. No, not this generation. You're not talking to them crazy. They're not having it. If you want to spark intrinsic motivation in your Gen Z and your Gen Y employees, then you better treat them according to their innate value. Remember, respect is a two-way street. And these young individuals, they live by this rule, okay? Avoid the authoritarian treatment and acknowledge everyone's effort and presence equally. And let me say, I remember that authoritarian treatment. I'm an Xer. Thank goodness. I'm glad for the Zs. Don't have it. Don't put up with it. Now 3, show your commitment to being a global citizen. So young employees care about the purpose and want their jobs to be meaningful. Moreover, they expect the same from their employers. Companies that participate in the community and show commitment to social issues are inspiring to the Millennials as well as the Gen Zs. Now, both generations want to work with leaders who are global citizens and actively make the world more sustainable. Well, just look at these generations, why don't you? 4, boost their creativity. If you want to motivate your Gen Y and your Gen Z, give them assignments that unlock their creativity. You know, both generations, they're known for being super creative, right? I mean, these are the tech kids. They grew up on social media and all that good stuff. So it would be wise from time to time to introduce fun tasks that leverage their soft skills and help them use their imagination. They'll thank you for it. 5, nurture community, but acknowledge their individuality. Now, a 2019 survey has found that Gen Z likes to feel a sense of belonging, but is also hungry for uniqueness. Now, on the other hand, a recent study has shown that Millennials don't feel like they belong in their local community. So create a tight-knit community in the workplace, but remember to acknowledge employees as individuals. Now, offer group activities, nurture continuous communication, and reward everyone for their accomplishments. Now again, we know most Millennials and Gen Z share similar values and want to transform the world of work. They want employers to treat them with respect and not intrude on their free time, and to activate their motivation and inspire them to enjoy their jobs. So listen to their needs and create a thriving community that is committed to equity and social issues. So Millennials and your Gen Ys, or your Gen Zs, they aren't hopping from job to job because they can't help it. And they aren't disloyal or entitled or even self-absorbed. Instead, Millennials and your Gen Zs, they are increasingly rejecting the work-obsessed hustle culture, and they want to preserve their health, their mental health. They want to have a balance. They want to have a work-life balance. Their health and their happiness means something to them. And for that, I say, go ahead, Millennials. Go ahead, Gen Z. In fact, sprinkle some of that on down to us Xers. So that's all I have for you now. It's your girl, Camille B. Don't forget to add having an amazing day on your to-do list. Until next time. Peace.